In this day there begins a new dream of promise, which is our hope for the world to be. There is serious attention being paid to the agenda of the negatives, the Black Alliance, dark side, shadow, evil, or demonic entities in selfish and destructive action. The conspiracies are known to be true, as in the play of the cinematic universe, the dramas of Earth are purely fourth-dimensional dream-time experience. From knowledge, life is of infinite source, with eternal being, co-creating realities of immeasurable diversity. From wisdom, it is acknowledged through the expansive characteristics of the fourth-dimensional nature, they are held in probability and illusion. Of intelligence, it is agreed sentient minds operate within omnicentric singularity as part of the separated fullness of energetic topography, emotional valuation, and all elemental subjectivity. As the teachers of light, lightworkers, spiritualists begin to combine into their promise of becoming co-creators within systems of expression, the current pillaging of humanity's spirit and value will continue. As of the earth, you are the expression of the planet. The diseased energies of humanity's and nature's adverse weather and geophysical phenomena are analogous. So the issue of weather, through which the astral framework of humanity is evidenced, through volcanoes, floods, droughts, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, there is anger, greed, sloth, lust, wrath, gluttony, and despair. Where there is famine, media, pollution, depression, inflation, there is the same outplaying of human energy. It is in this time that we are beginning to see the completion of the goal, which is to raise up into a nature of higher virtue. The higher virtue is being brought to us by learning moderation, by learning balance, by learning patience. And in this, we begin to know ourselves in a better way, where there is virtue, where there is temperance, where there is chastity, where there is charity, where there is diligence, where there is patience, where there is kindness. And when there is humility, then the energy becomes truly virtuistic, and the power of consciousness awakens to bring all of humanity into the harmony of a consciousness surrounded through the golden light of the energy of perfection. In perfection, your light shines out in radiance, held in the sacred form of divine being, through which your heart opens when there is the gift of change, of breath together, to grow the lighted pathway and to be the shining ones. It is at last that virtue of courage is called in your name. It is where the change is greatest, is all that is feared. Your name is not your name, nor is your face your face. From behind other eyes you see and know life is beginning again. As the timelines measured the destinies of your energy, it is quietly growing. It is growing like a seed underneath the ground, ready to emerge in many. It is growing like a full-grown flower in others. It is growing like a young adolescent, moving into greater and stronger leaves in these surges of growth. And it is the pure seed of wisdom in others. In all these is the path of the cycle. In patience and courage, the walk is set towards the treasures of life to be lived. Enjoy each day's experience, and the path will be found accelerating and full of peace. It is with the weather and the earth's temperament. The astral fourth-dimensional infusion of dislocated entities and energetic thought forms pervade the lower dimensional gateways. The current structure of how sentient forms energize cultural points of attraction, creating future probabilities, is operational. Impersonal dynamics by which universal law permeates structure is in accord with mystical wisdom for the allowance of creativity. The matter that is of interest to humanity will be in accord with their intrinsic value of worth. the loss of freedom to the negatives as the issue of this conversation. Within the larger realm of humanity, war is being waged where none is required. It is the war of the mind within the emotional field. The self-imposed shackles of ignorance are being uplifted gradually above the mire of greed. Once envious gluttony and lust for sloth is given away, then the anger and wrath based through pride and elitism is given up. As the winds of change form the whirlpools of plasma to break away the firm continental foundations, the enlightenment will break into awareness. The factors of the timing are awaiting harmony. When the time to flower depends upon many factors save one. It is destiny, 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 destiny.
Saonelan Shriya Perisana in Taku Haris Actu Asanti Extur Alis Eluma Agnisa Alevir Krisla Eaon Omnis Ahara Yon Alis Vibra Actusia Miracrium Trison Nelan Treyan Shon Alu Alashran Ustran awam Quanti rouf Rewol orza miaza elodzian Duan latza reasa sekro rolwe vorla Yon aluman eozeon alis ans respi ors clemira On alevin iria meyaye Alu osna ean alevir Lalsa alu suman aprifina ova agnisa Tria desir nals majna sant lis alovir Aon eluma Uman mosca deloa riz Shriya lusor soan vol Via desiro dera alan saonde Yon dat son perinelan iuam Agnisena alis sums ustra lian zeo extasian